Welcome back.
Welcome back to Floor Time. I'm
Kate.
You
go.
I'm just Kate.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to burp. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Justine.
Welcome back. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday to you.
Or as everybody that's annoying likes to call it, Friday Eve. When we can't live in the moment.
Today we have an interesting topic of dreams. Dreams.
A dream is a wish. Well, we stopped there for copyright.
Right. I was ready to do the full thing. Vocal warm up.
Yep.
So we're just gonna talk about dreams today. Have you had any weird dreams?
I feel like this is like Shrek. Okay.
Attention.
Have
you had any weird dreams lately?
I have, and I know what they are. No, but like I get like snippets. Do you ever get like war flashbacks? Like I was looking at myself in the mirror today, and I literally remembered I was washing my hands, and I was like,
yeah,
I like remembered my dream, but it made no sense, and I couldn't even tell you what it was. But I was like, where was I? And then I was like, and I like came back to, and I was like, oh, that was so weird.
Yeah,
I have like really weird dreams.
It'll happen at like the when you have a thought that you're gonna forget.
You're all stick a pin in it.
Sometimes it'll show up at the most random times, and sometimes it'll be really inopportune. And for me, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you.
People at home.
But when I dream, I'm in another dimension. Like it is, we are vivid dreaming. That's why it's hard to wake me up because my brain's in another world.
I know that about you. I think that we're different in that way though, because I remember, like, I know how you sleep. Everybody, this might be TMI, but Cooper sleeps with like 10,000 pillows over her head, and like
one
she's literally buried, and like is like has like noise canceling, like 10 noise canceling things, like a pillow, a blanket, and like and then like gets so deep in the dreams that like if you have plans, like she needs about 1.5 hours to get outside of the dream.
That's a normal nap time. I want everyone
no, but like from sleep, from like REM.
What do you mean?
Like when you go to sleep at night, not napping. Like when you're at sleep at night, waking you up in the morning. Like if you have to leave at 10, you have to get up at 7. You have to start alarming at 7 to like resurrect you out of your dreams.
Yeah, it's a whole process.
Sorry.
What?
I'm just picturing you as like not a morning person, because you have to like peel open the caverns to start your day, and you're just like, oh no, it's like the Hocus Pocus. You're the Bette Midler. What a glorious morning. Makes me sick.
1000%. I am unearthing myself. I'm just cover, comforter, sheet, and
pillow.
Then pillow, other pillow, stuffed animal, and then I'm turning off like 1 or 2 noise machines, and then my alarm, guys, my alarm.
Worst alarm I've ever heard.
Because it is so hard for me to wake up. I have downloaded an alarm app. I won't say the name.
Yeah, unless we get a promo.
But I downloaded an app where the alarm goes off. And yes, there's a snooze option, like any classic alarm should. But then once the snooze runs out, and you can pick like, I want 3 snoozes that are like 5 minutes each. That's usually what I do, because I hit snooze every single time. So even though the alarm goes off at 6:30,
you can mindlessly just go.
I can mindlessly just blah, 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 3 times. And then when those 3 times are up, I have to do 5 math equations, 3 shape puzzle matching games.
This doesn't bode well for somebody who already runs late, by the way.
And I have to shake the phone. Like the phone like keeps track of how many shakes I do, and if I do a half shake, that's not good enough. It wants a full shake, so then I physically have to go like that. And then I wake up.
Right.
And then I wake up. And then it's not over. And then, so sometimes I even do those 3 things. I still fall back asleep. So then the whole cycle starts again. And then when I'm done shaking the phone, the second round, and the second round, if I really want to turn the alarm off, I have to type a sentence letter by letter correctly. And if I miss a single letter or space, then I have to start over.
I honestly don't even know what to say to that.
And the sentence is like, I swear I'm awake and I will not regret turning off this alarm, or something like that.
Oh my God.
That is how much reinforcements I need to wake up.
That honestly, I can't. I don't even, my brain can't process that.
This is me advocating for myself. For all of you who have ever worked with me or expected me to be somewhere in the morning on time and I haven't been, this is why. So give me a break. I'm trying. I'm shaking my phone to try to shake
Trying by Taylor Swift. I'm kind of the opposite. I love the morning though. Like unless I go to bed late, I'm not like I'm ready. I'm revved up. Like I'll start reading in the morning. Like I love it.
Oh my God.
And then like my alarm is by a company I won't mention. But you know, all 10 of my followers are gonna be like knocking down my door wondering. But the alarm is a Russian man with the sound of hockey in the background, just an anonymous Russian man, and he's like, "Wake up. It's time to start your day." And he's like, "Hit the showers. Don't be boring." And then, so that's how I wake up.
Gee, I wonder what franchise that's from.
But you know, it's not copyrighted, so it's just a generic Russian hockey
right. When he says, "Don't be boring."
Don't be boring.
That's just a classic thing that Russian people say.
Yeah. All Russian people. But my mom was staying with me in my room for like a week. Every day of the week this would go off and she was at her wit's end. 'Cause she was like, this is enough. This is too much. This is not giving. 'Cause she wakes up with like gentle chimes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I wake up with like the most like aggressive, "Get up." It's like
and anyway. That doesn't start you off, like doesn't start your day in like a pissed off mood.
No, because like, guess what I'm thinking about now?
That's
Russian hockey players.
But like that's like you're already thinking about that at 7:02. Like you're
at 6:30, yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm thinking about it all through the night anyway.
That's crazy. That's like, I wish I could think about it that much.
Well, think about what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a pretty light sleeper though. I remember once I was a kid and my friend was having a sleepover with me and she turned off the fan because she couldn't sleep with noise and I had to sleep with noise. And she turned off the fan at like 3 a.m. and I sprung directly awake and she got so scared that she was like, she just turned the fan back on and she went like back down onto the bed, onto her bed on the floor. And I was like, and I literally turned like an owl. I was like, at like 3 a.m, just me like boom, erect in the bed, so to speak.
Yeah, you know what you've also done at 3 a.m?
Oh yeah, this is a fun story, you guys.
I will never let Caitlin forget this.
There's a lot of context build up that you need to be discussed.
Okay, so imagine this. You're in senior year of high school. The entire 4 years of high school, you've been looking forward to this Disneyland senior trip, right? Where everyone gets on the bus, you go to Disneyland, you're with your buddies, you also like go to medieval times the night before, and then you go to Disney like 8 hours later, So you need really good sleep, right? After
it's
after medieval times and then going to Disneyland the next
grad
day.
night also, so you're going to be in Disneyland from rope drop from 8 in the morning to 12, and then we were going from that on the bus back to school.
Yep.
That's an important note.
And we both had this information in our heads. We both knew this. And so I get the opportunity to share a bed with Caitlin at the hotel. And, you know, everything's going fine. Of course, like, we're sharing it with some friends. So, of course, like, we're going to chat and, like, we're all going to, like, go to bed pretty late, you know. Like, we get back to the hotel room at a decent hour. But by the time we're all actually falling asleep, it's, like, 12:30 or 1.
Right.
I'm dead asleep in the middle of the night. And all of a sudden, I feel a body jump onto the bed and realize that Caitlin had gone to the bathroom in the middle of the night and let that inner demon win and said, I'm going to do a run and jump. And so you backed up and you ran towards the bed and fully jumped all 4 limbs off of the floor and just starfish pose onto the bed where I'm fast asleep. And then you look at me and you laugh and you smile just like that. And I go, are you kidding me? Because I was just in my own movie. As we discussed, when I dream, I was in my own movie. And here I am, not like, oh yeah, she just sat in the bed, you know, just took a piss, run and jump at 3 a.m.
That's true. I think I barreled in. I started running where the door was to the bathroom. And
You backed up really far.
I didn't even back up. I started while I was washing my hands, I opened the door and I started running.
What was going through your head in that moment?
Well, I remember. I don't know why. This might have been what I said. It might not have been, but I feel like I said something like, "Well, if I'm awake, then you're awake."
Oh yeah. No, you absolutely did say that to me, and that made me more mad.
It was kind of like, we go together, we don't go down at all. No, wait, what is that? I don't know. But it was like,
we go together, we don't go down at all.
But it was like, okay, this Disney trip, I need us to be on the same page. You know what I mean? I can't be like slogging to the Matterhorn and you're like, God!
As if those 15 minutes of a potty break would make a big difference between our energies.
Yeah, well, they did. We had a great time. We had a great...
Do you know how long it took me to fall back asleep after
Look
that?
at us now. We're totally good. We had such a good day. It was great.
It was great. It was a great day. It was so
We
fun.
spent it just us. If you recall.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great and I loved it.
It was a great, great day.
Dreams.
Do you have any weird dreams? Because I got a weird dream.
Go for it. I have more stories revolving around. I don't know. I mean, I have like. You sound like you got something prepped, so you go.
I have multiple recurring nightmares.
Here we go. I hope your therapist is listening. Maybe you should just send her these.
Oh, I think we'd save a lot of time.
Yeah, you're like, here's what you missed.
And here's what you missed on Justine's nightmares.
Okay, action.
When I was younger, I had a recurring one where the giant tree in my backyard was a T-Rex, and I was trying to run down the driveway out of the backyard around the T-Rex, and it kept following me.
Classic.
I had another one where Michael Myers was following me, and I couldn't run, but my cousin Gabrielle was also there, and she was running like regular speed, and I remember always her getting to like a door or a building and being like, come on. And I'm like, I can't go any faster. And he's like with his knife like getting closer and closer.
Have you ever tried to like dissect what dreams mean? Like those, like, because I have that reoccurring dream too, where
You're being chased?
I'm being chased and I cannot move. Like, it's
what is that?
I don't know. Should we Google it? You live on
Sounds like you're Googling it. This is the sound of you Googling it.
This is ready? Sound of me Googling it. What does it mean in a dream when you're being chased and can't move?
Okay.
Did everybody get triggered to, like, their parents? Dreaming of being chased while unable to run or move your legs typically symbolizes severe stress.
Thanks.
Yeah, diva.
Thank you.
Could have got that. Powerlessness or the avoidance of a difficult problem in your waking life. Your mind uses the frozen limb sensation to mirror feelings of being trapped or overwhelmed by looming responsibility. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I didn't have to Google that. Could have figured that out myself.
I'm going to turn down the volume. I'm like tripping, bro. It's not my...
When I speak a little too loud.
No. Hey, do you know what? It was just on my earphone. I'm just a little sensitive. Do you know what I mean? You're perfect.
You can just tell me to talk.
You're perfect in every way. It's gonna be great in the edit. It's just not great for my headphone right now. I didn't turn your volume down. I turned my headphone volume down. Diva. Diva. That's what Cooper goes to sleep to every night, by the way.
Yeah, I
stand over Cooper's bed. Diva. Diva.
And I fall asleep instantly.
Yeah, she's like this. Absolutely. I have a dream that I'm like somebody's ready to like scare me around a corner a lot.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
That
sucks.
Bad one. That's terrible, dude. What does that mean?
That really sucks for you.
Probably stressed. Everybody is stressed. That's unhelpful advice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't sit still.
Yeah, you're the one that's your brand is the sit still one. I'm the movement one.
Not when we're on a film.
Just kidding. No, but at the movies we went to the other day, I was moving about 10,000 times per second, and Cooper was like this the whole time.
I was locked in.
I was locked in, but I was also like... That's
the difference between us, because I'm medicated and you're not.
Ding, ding. I was like, how many poses can I do? I explored every pose you could do.
While you're crying at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's why we work. We complement each other. And, you know, while you're bouncing around the town... Shifting around the town. I just watch an amusement
right now.
Hey, Poppy.
The cat's decided to take a lunch break.
I mean, she's doing it quietly.
She's taking her 10. She is. God, you're quiet. Okay.
Let her live her life.
Won't be me. I wonder if I can get this. Wait, hold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, you can't.
My entire butt was.
You can hear that.
Yeah, I know.
You can't. Did you hear that?
I popped my head. Yeah, I heard that. It was just like.
That was cute. It was really cute. When you have a pet and they do literally anything.
I know. We're like, that was cute.
They're all.
You're like, that's so good. It's so good.
They could kill someone and I'd be like, you're adorable.
That's so good.
You're a good mama.
I had a dream once in high school that I woke up and I walked out into the living room and every single member of One Direction was sitting on my couch in a line. If you remember the Up All Night tour, it was kind of like that. Because there was a couch on that tour.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. Did you even go? Triggered! Okay.
Tell your damn story.
So we walk out and they're all on the couch. And I look to my mom like, there's no way. And she's like, yeah, Caitlin, they're there. And I look to them and then I just lay across them and sob. And then we just hang out like that. It was just quite innocent, but it was quite fun.
Wait, hold on.
They're laying on the couch. They're sitting on the couch.
You laid on all 5 of their laps at the same time and cried?
Yeah, that was the dream.
Like
and I was just telling them how much I meant to them.
You planked on their thighs and just cried?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
No, it's nothing.
Is that weird? Is it giving like Santa?
It's giving Santa a little bit.
Well, it kind of was, but that was my dream. That's what I would have asked Santa for.
I have a lot of dreams where I'm in like another location that I've like either lived before. Oh, Poppy's joining the pad. Little Pappy, what do you have to say?
It's like insane though, having a cat, bro. You just sit.
All right, I'm gonna finish my story.
Just kidding. Go.
God, she's cute.
Go,
I'm so distracted.
So
my dreams. So my
are in places you've been.
Yeah, I've been in places that I've been before. Like I've lived before. I have a lot of dreams where I am like in college again, and I'm like running late to class and like trying to find the building, or like I've had a lot of Gonzaga dreams recently where I'm like walking on campus, and it's like I think I even had one last night, but I was the age that I'm at now, which is not college age, and I was walking.
The person who just graduated.
I graduated 6 years ago. That's not recent.
So you were in wasn't college?
Was that a sentence? What?
You might. But it might behoove you to just finish your story.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. So I was walking around Gonzaga's campus as like the age that I'm at now, like 6 years out of undergrad, and I was like walking around and just observing like all the new freshmen at like freshman orientation, just like running around, like meeting with their family, like moving into their dorms, and it just felt really like meta of like, oh my gosh, like they're at the beginning of their journey, like they have no idea what's ahead of them and how exciting that is.
I love that.
And then I think I was trying to find food in the cafeteria that I couldn't find. Like my favorite food from the cafeteria that I couldn't find.
From the cafeteria.
And then the cafeteria turned into like an indoor mall. And
It
then
always does that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm in the cafeteria, now I'm in the Library of Congress. How is that happening?
Yeah, but it's like it was all part of Gonzaga, like my alma mater. It was like Gonzaga had pitched in the money to create a mile-long indoor mall. And you know what?
That's like my nightmare.
That sounds pretty great. Imagine going into
She
like
said great. That sounds like my nightmare.
But like imagine being able to go into like Bath and Body Works after class on campus.
Don't want that. I don't want that.
I want that.
I don't want to go into a Bath and Body
Gonzaga,
Works.
I have a suggestion for you. Where is your suggestion box?
I've got a multi-million-dollar. I got Shark Tank. I got the idea.
You could even have like the logo on different items that you're selling.
Yeah,
The
Bulldog collection.
You could make so much money. Call me. We'll make a plan.
Two companies that already exist. I got the merger for you.
You want Bulldog lotion? Here it is.
What's the scent? What is the Spokane flower?
Lilac.
Oh yeah, it is lilac, isn't it?
Shout out to Spokane. Not a lot of people probably know where or what that is.
Spokane is a famous place.
I can't tell you how many people I talked to in California in general, various places in California, where they're like, I have no idea what that is.
Okay, fair.
Isn't that interesting? It's the second biggest city in Washington. If it's not
Tacoma?
No. Spokane's bigger than Tacoma.
Well, they're both kind of scary, but yeah.
It's fair. But yeah, those have been my dreams lately.
Oh, wait, what was it? What's that city in Washington that's like really south near Portland? What am I thinking?
Vancouver?
Yeah, Vancouver. Because
What
it's
about
like
it?
another place.
What about it?
I've been there recently, but I just thought it was funny. I was like, what's that? It's like a city in Washington that sounds like a different place. Vancouver.
Vancouver, Washington.
Also, kind of not much there. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's a spot on the map. No offense to Vancouver, Washington.
I haven't spent that much time, so to be fair.
Have you ever been to Canada? Because I've been to Vancouver, Canada, and it's so fun.
Toronto?
You've been to Toronto?
No, I've been to the Toronto airport.
That doesn't count.
I really want to go to, Canada. Somebody asked me once what the national anthem was, and I started humming the Canadian national anthem because I thought that was ours.
Yeah, I was there. You were talking to me.
So somebody is you.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
And you were like...
It was a few weeks ago.
Shoot. Okay, so it's happened more than once because I'm picturing a different person saying it.
Yeah.
So this happens a lot. So clearly I don't know what the national anthem is for the United States of America, but I do for Canada. And you know what? I honor that in myself.
You're basically a Canadian.
I don't know, man. I guess so.
So, but you've never been to like a Canadian city though.
Right.
Oh, that's so sad. We gotta go.
So sad. No, think about the opportunity that I have now.
No, listen. We're going.
Listen up. I've got a place on the map I'd like to go in Canada.
Where?
None of your business.
Does it have to do with
Shut up.
with a certain show about gay hockey players?
No, but it could. I'm neither confirming or denying.
Okay.
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 I'm trying to think about the really good dreams that I've had. So the thing about dreams is like whenever they're like, oh, immediately write your dreams down, right, in your journal. The second that my eyes flit open, they're gone.
Really? Like you can't.
Like I probably have in my notes app been like, oh God, I gotta write this down. But like really, like it's like this first thought that I have after dreaming, it's gone. Do you know what I mean? I have the weirdest dreams too. They're like so mundane usually. They're like, and then I walked out of class and I was in orbit and then I came back and I was...
I've never had a dream about being in space. Have you?
Probably. Oh.
Not that I can remember. I want to have a dream about being in space. I want to go to space. Katy Perry, where you at? Hook a homegirl up.
I did have a very vivid dream once that I was getting married to Billie Eilish. I'm so serious. This is for real. That it like I woke up jealous. And like I actually like burst into tears because we had such this like really pure and like loving like relationship in my dream, and like I missed her so much when I woke up. And I was like, happened? Like it was so weird. It was like we were inseparable. Like, all of this in one night, but like we were inseparable, and like I like even like vows were in it, and like it was like me and her, and it was really deep and really profound feeling wise that I just remember waking up and like I was actually sobbing. That was the only time that's ever happened. Isn't that weird?
But like that's kind of nice that you were able to have that though.
Yeah, it was when I was like, wait a second. Something in me might be, yeah.
You're never the loser if you're the lover.
You cannot. The person in love never loses.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Who said that in an interview? I was watching this carpet. It was some man.
You were watching the carpet?
So I was watching this movie premiere carpet, and some man said that. He's probably a gay man.
Probably. Sounds gay.
Yeah. If it has any emotion whatsoever.
If it's coming from a man and it has any sort of depth, it's most
either
likely
Tom Holland
gay.
or gay.
Yeah.
Wait, that should be
or
like
Stanley
a game.
Tucci.
Tucci!
Can't believe he's not gay. Can someone confirm that? Hey,
can somebody
hey, Stanley. Stanley, can you let us know? Because
Stanley?
I'm curious. I'm curious about a lot of things, as you know. But I'm curious about that. I am.
Well, this is interesting. I found this dream from 2022.
Oh, you wrote down your dream.
Yeah. I woke up from a dream. First sentence. Thank you, Diva. I have reoccurring dreams of the same feeling a lot. By the way, this is 6 a.m. is the timestamp.
I would never be awake at this time.
It's where I am out of control and people are doing things to my stuff, to my materialistic belongings. The sentence doesn't make sense. I'm going to read it, though. Materialistic belongings is disrespect based on me not doing things for them. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. In this case, it was I didn't give stuff to a group of boys, so they stole my stuff and destroyed my house and did wheelies in front of my lawn.
Oh, my God. I mean, it sounds like men. It sounds like something they would do.
This is probably me on, like, audio, like, in my bed, like, and then the boys destroyed. That does sound like things boys would do if you didn't do what they wanted you to do. Right?
Men can be really mean. And, that could
be an episode.
Maybe that's our next podcast episode. Men are mean.
Men, not great.
Here's the thing. Men will never understand truly what it's like to be a woman. And I'm using these in, like, the general, totally. Societal terms.
Yeah.
But it's really disheartening knowing that there's no amount of words that I can ever use to fully describe the experience of being a woman to a man and actually have him understand.
Well, this is something that me and you were talking about. I think I've talked about it with my mom as well. This is also very gendered, what we're talking about right now. But I think it comes with, like, we're talking about cisgendered experience, what have you. Mm-hmm. If you add other gendered experiences, it layers. But we're just talking about one particular. Mm-hmm. But we were talking about how men will never understand it because they can go an entire day without thinking about a woman, whereas or women's thoughts or women in general if they want, but a woman can never go an hour without thinking about something that has something to do with a man, whether it's inner misogyny or patriarchal capitalist society that we live in. We're affected constantly, so we constantly have to think about the structures that are in play that keep us where we are, or the fact that we have to break out of certain things because of this structure that exists. Like, that is why men will never understand what women go through or experience because of that. And
that's such a good point, because when you were saying that at first, I was thinking I was thinking of it in a literal sense of if you're a woman and you're walking to your car,
even that.
Like, you're thinking about a man that walked past you for 2 seconds. If you're, like, getting lunch at the drive-thru, like, you're looking at the car behind you to see if the man behind you is following you out of the drive-thru. Like things like that just is not in the male experience most of the time.
Majority, yeah, absolutely. Because they're not thinking, these are the two thoughts that occur in the stereotypical thing that we're talking about, or the binary that we're talking about. But it's women can't go, like, I would say even like a day for the most part, unless they've done a lot of internal work, thinking about not being attractive or perceived as attractive. Yeah. What is that? That is patriarchy, right?
Yeah.
Men, I've been around men. They care about things, but that's not it. It's not at the same level, and it's not as toxic and just, like, ingrained in them as much. There's other things for sure. I'm not saying that men have a lot of internal, misogyny is everywhere. Isn't
that crazy that, like, for the longest time it's been acceptable for a man to, like, roll out of bed comb his hair, put on deodorant, maybe brush his teeth, and he's ready to go for the day.
And he still will hold more power and more prestige and be more impressive than a woman who spent 19 hours working on it, $17,000 later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's projects that come out that just to highlight that even more. Like, I know that it, like in Euphoria, there was like a whole scene where Cassie woke up at 5 a.m. to like primp herself so that she looked her best for Nate Jacobs or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I know that that was included to try to show from like a third party, like, I don't know, like where is all this effort going at the end of the day kind of thing. But it also, in the way that it was done, kind of like glorified it a bit too. So then, like, I remember being young and impressionable and seeing that and thinking like, oh, so then do I need to start doing that? Like, what is the message here? Is the message like that this is unhealthy, or that this is the goal?
Yeah. And a lot of media was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are usually the characters, like Cassie in that season 1, I think you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Those are usually the most hated characters because females watch that. Well, first of all, that show, not great, but for a lot of reasons. But a lot of like women hate that type of girl, the try-hard girl in all of the movies, all of the shows, all of that, because there's a lot of different reasons probably actually why we hate that. But we I think as a society, we hate to see women try, and especially when it's coded in misogyny. Mm-hmm. And even if it's not coded in misogyny, if it's coded in things that are playful and dreamlike, those are also hated. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just, there's so many characters that are like, whether characters like celebrities that exist or characters in shows where it's like, women are always the hateable character for being the one that tries hard, that gets up to get males' attention. Because Cassie was always hated for that. And like, but what, like, that is correct. That is true. Like, people do that every waking moment. You know what I mean? Whether you're into men or not, I think that you cater to a male gaze of some sort. Yeah. And that's, unless you've really done a lot of healing and busted out of that, of course. But I think we're still stuck in that as a society. Like, I feel like you go on the internet and the vibe is like, everything's fine and everyone's welcome all the time, and feminism, and, you know, like, depending on what side of the internet you're on. And then you like turn off your phone, put your phone down, walk outside, and it's not like that. And it's worse in some places depending on where you are. But even in the most liberal of places in this country, it's still not even up to that level that it is on the internet. So it's very mind-boggling, because you'll go and see all these posts about how people should be and things that people should be saying and stances that they should be really passionate about. And then you walk outside your front door and it's like as if they had said none of that online. And it's really jarring to see. So that's why I still stand by the fact that I hope that like flip phones come back, because I think that here's my prediction, right? My prediction is that within, I don't know, I don't want to give a time frame, but maybe let's say the next 20 to 30 years, I think that all phones with a screen that have multiple apps on them will go out of style, and either flip phones from the 2000s will come back, and or Apple or Google or whatever will take the opportunity to make a new product that is like the iPhone or whatever, but it has like 5 apps on it, like messages, calls, FaceTime, camera, maybe Internet Explorer or something like that. Isn't it like Christopher Nolan that doesn't have a phone? He like does not own a phone.
I don't know anything about Christopher Nolan.
Okay, perfect.
But
I know what you mean. I think flip phones are in right now.
I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about, oh my gosh, Cosmo's making biscuits in my lap. Hi.
Oh my god.
For those watching the podcast, you get to see my son, Mr. Cosmo. He's about to sit on my lap.
Oh, he is sitting. Oh my god.
He's gonna nuzzle. And we're nuzzled.
Poppy's asleep up there.
Can you hear this purring?
As you shove it into his mouth. I heard it for a second.
Louder. It's there, I promise.
Yeah, I don't know if culturally we'll ever not want to be seen, because that's what that would mean. It means that we don't want to post about ourselves and be seen, and we don't want to see others, which seems ingrained in our society.
Maybe that's just what I want.
That might just be what you want, but I get it. You know what I mean? I feel like we come out with 10,000 apps a week where we can be seen in different ways. I'm thinking of like Snapchat, Be Real, all of them. But I mean, that would be great. That would be a good dream.
Bringing it back to the topic.
Oh, the only man that deserves rights is right here in this room.
And that's the thing, right? Is at the end of the day, you just gotta find what makes you happy. And if that's a little man that you picked up from the streets that is really loud in the middle of the night, but scritches on the cat scratcher when you get home, then that's all you need.
It's true. That's all that you need.
Shall we end there?
Maybe we should end there.
We can end on
We'll end there.
We can end on a content note. Not everything has to be funny all the time. Especially.
But I'm just kidding.
My God. Especially when you got this cute little man right here. You know, you gotta show your pretty face.
Oh,
he's shy. He's camera shy.
Oh, don't make him.
Yeah, can you tell that I like cats?
They're all like up here. I grew up with dogs. Can you tell? Just kidding. I love cats so very much.
Well,
all right, team.
Thank
you for watching Floor Time or listening wherever you are.
Let us know what other topics you'd want us to talk about. We've kind of thought about keeping it more broad. Like today we were talking about dreams. So we're thinking of just having random little broad topics like that in the future. So if you have any ideas, comment, like, subscribe.
Tag your grandma on this video.
Tag your grandma.
I think that she'd like to see it.
You know, she just might. Oh, someone's scritching.
Uh-oh. All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I thought we were doing the thing.
Okay, you go.
I've been Justine.
I've been Caitlin.
And this has been Floor Time.
Woo!
Peace out, Girl Scout.